I would like to say some thank yous to some people that are here tonight. First of all, I would like to thank Mrs. Joswiak, our former director, choral director from Hawthorne Middle School South, who came back to play for us. I would also like to acknowledge our two accompanists. This is the first time these girls have ever played piano for a board before. That would say. I also want to acknowledge some staff members that are here. For one thing, Mr. Matuch is here filming. Mr. Matuch on sound. My husband, Mr. Lucianaire, our principal, Mr. Collins, again. And unfortunately, Dr. Keeper could not make it tonight. She has another commitment, so we also want to thank her for coming. Yes, you can.
So before they do their last song, I really wanted to share something. So she gets really embarrassed, but this is Miss Lucianaire's last year. And she was just honored 2 months ago. We were at Maine West. What high school was IMEA at? We were at IMEA at Maine West. Maine West High School, so we all ventured down with which kids were in that? Raise your hand. That's a big honor, so let's hear applause for that. Awesome. So, being it was Carol's last year, her peers in band, orchestra, and choir voted for Carol to conduct the national anthem. So that is a huge honor. We've got hundreds and hundreds of other directors in our region. I don't know if you know Carol that well. She gets really nervous, and I don't help things because before she's getting ready to conduct, I'm there going, "Are you nervous? Are you nervous? Are you nervous?" Because I knew she was nervous, and we wanted her to have fun. So again, a huge congratulations to Miss Lucianaire, and I mean she's working really hard with contests coming up, as well as Mr. Canigallo, which is right around the corner. So. Again, let's hear it for these fine professionals. Alex down here from Townline is awesome. How cool is the Townline kids? They're awesome. One thing that we really strive on is we have more than 55% of our kids are in band, orchestra, and choir here at Hawthorne Middle School North. So like when we do an assembly down here, you're just the choir parents. We can't fit everybody in the gym. Basically, when we have our concerts here for the student body, we take great pride on that because the arts are a huge part of any great education here in the United States. So, I mean, they travel, they do things, they build self-esteem. And I think what's interesting, if I were to ask these kids to raise their hand, who has been on the honor roll this past trimester, and they're going to raise their hands right now. Any research that is out there tells us as professionals and as you as parents that students in music excel a little bit higher than everybody else. They're a little bit brighter because they're using both their left side and right side of their brain. So these are magnificent kids up here. They're in athletics, they're in music, they excel in the classroom. These are top students. So please, let's hear another round of applause for great people.
I want to thank Coach Dom and the volleyball team who helped set up today. If you're on volleyball team, raise your hand. Mr. Canigallo also helped out, and I believe, I wanted to have him announce something about organizational contest that's coming up March 13th and 14th. We are hosting it this year.
Thank you. I will take a second of your time. As everyone said, we will be hosting the organizational contest this year on March 13th and 14th. We're going to include the choirs, the bands, and the orchestras all here at Hawthorne. So we'll be using Elementary North, Townline, and Middle North for 2 days of a lot of performances. and we will need parent volunteers. Everything from setup and tear down to greeters at the door, guides, and so forth. We'll be sending emails out in the next couple of weeks with specific times and shifts and jobs and all that. But if right now you could do a little save the date on your iCal or Google Calendar and just take a good look at that weekend, and if you're free, we could definitely use the help. So thank you very much, and let's give one more round of applause for these wonderful people.
One more person I want to acknowledge, and that is Mrs. Curry up here, who is my chaperone tonight and my direct staffing.